But alright. Been a little bit. Like a weekend or so. A couple days. I think the last time I played was Wednesday, and it's now Monday. But some things have changed, not a whole lot. I did get some gear. Like I said, because I was doing, and I reworked stuff. Hendrix Armor's +2. I got the Overlord's Axe to 1. And his shield's +2. My sword is finally a 2. We got her Demon Spear. She's wearing a shimmering dress. So Vondo now has 2 metal slime swords. Also, Sylvando can dual wield now. Reb is using a twinkling tuxedo and a happy hat that we got. And Eric has the imp knife, which again, and using the twinkling tuxedo as well. A lot of the armor and gear that was stuff I got from like this weapon I got from the casino. I also got the scandalous swimsuit, but of course as much as I like to, the idea of just putting that on, it gives no, shit for defense. But this is what it looks like. If you just wanted Jade to fight in a swimsuit. Yeah, doing good. Been doing a lot with the whole casino stuff as well. It's how I spend my weekend when I'm like, alright, not to progress in the game. So everyone in town is like hiding. They can't go into any of the buildings. He's very concerned your safety. You must go and see her. Truth be told, our king was currently beset by a terrible plague. If you could let the queen know you are unharmed, it would be one less thing for her to worry about. Now, is it actually the queen, or are we talking about, like, the ice lady pretending to be the queen again? Now, like I said, I'm not sure how long I'll stream for again today, just because it's getting really hot in here, and the AC isn't going to do much because it's freezing cold out. And I have no window. Alright, before I check, I'm going to check these side rooms, because they might, there might be stuff I can invade privacy and steal. Time has passed, after all. Oh, that was the door. What is it down here? Oh, so now the Wicked Witch is down there because they think she'll be a part of the plague problem. Made it.
Cheer up, your majesty. It might never happen. What's got you looking so glum?
Lord Rab! And your friends too.
It's like, ah,
I'm
fuck
so
this old
happy
man.
to see you safe and well.
Aye, the feeling's very much mutual. A lot's happened since last we met.
Indeed. Yggdrasil has fallen. The world has been covered in darkness. Gold fever ravages my kingdom. But we survived. Some were not so lucky.
What's that now? Gold fever? Is there something going on round these parts we should know about?
Well, Rab, let's just say there is also a giant gold block that's, stopped us from coming here. If you don't, remember that.
There is. It all began a few weeks ago, you see. A strange disease started to spread across Niflheim. It affects people, animals, even plants. Anyone or anything that catches it turns entirely to gold.
To gold?
We don't know what causes it or how to cure it, so every one of my poor subjects lives in fear of being struck down next. I tried to send for help, but every route out of the kingdom is blocked by great golden obstacles. We are completely cut off. My dear friend Kristalinda was studying the illness to try to find a cure, but in their panic, my people suspected her of spreading it instead. For her own safety, I was forced to lock her away in the dungeons. I have tried to tell my subjects she is innocent, but they simply will not listen. They are blinded by fear. This awful disease has turned my kingdom upside down.
There, your majesty. Dinny looks a crestfallen. We'll get to the bottom of this for you.
Oh, thank you. You are always so very kind to me. I will let everybody in the city know that you are here to help, and that they must help you.
Yeah, we're not spreading the
in turn.
disease. Don't worry.
Gold. Why gold?
And Eric's still fucking lost marbles. Who knows why? Those doors closing still sound like thunder. Yep, I'm gonna go down because more than likely the game it's gonna want me to go talk to her because she was studying the thing. To the fancy dungeon. Oh, Splooge, how nice of you to visit. Don't worry, you won't catch anything from me. I have nothing to do with this ridiculous gold fever, but when you are a witch, people will insist on blaming you for everything, with good reason, I suppose. If it makes them feel better, I'll play along. Anyway, enough about me, there's something you must know. Gold fever is no ordinary illness. I have used enough black magic of my time to recognize its hallmarks. It's not a plague, it's more of akin to a curse. Whoever crafted this magic is more powerful than I ever was. Only you, Luminary, have the strength to stop them. I'm probably the last person you would want to do a favor for, but please, for Frizzy's sake, find this person and break this curse. We're all counting on you. Alright. If I'm able to go into people's buildings now, there's someone here I'm supposed to be looking for a side quest. For the, from the people at the metal place, the mini metal shop. Not shop, but mini metal school. Man, I hate it. I gotta get, like, I want to get this air conditioner out, but I've been so sick and feeling like crap I haven't done it because it's getting cold out. The AC isn't doing anything, and it gets so hot in this room with no window to bring any air in. They might be scared about my gold sword.
Ah, there you are. Is everything all right?
Not exactly. You see, the Queen seemed awful sad, and she told us about this. Ah. Hello there, madam. Do you have a minute to talk to us? We'd like to ask you a few questions.
Do I have a minute, he asks. How can I know when every second might be my last? You do well to leave this place before you turn to gold too. Wait, I know you. You're that boy, Eric.
You know me?
Oh, don't be silly. Everyone in Sniffleheim knows you. You're the... Oh, no. This can't be happening.
What's the matter, dear? Are you okay?
It's...
Well, why don't you in your last breath tell me what Eric is? Do a fabulous pose. Ew.
I take it this is a case of gold fever. It's horrible.
Eric, honey, are you okay? Tell me where it hurts.
Eric? I heard a commotion and came running. I never thought that I would find you here. Do you know our friend, Father? He's an old pal of ours, but we lost him after the fall. I fear he's taken a blow to the head somewhere along the way. He doesn't remember a thing about his life before then. Oh, my poor child. Perhaps I can help to jog your friend's memory. Come to the church by the city gates, and I will tell you what I know of his past.
I don't trust this father guy. He's not near a church ready to accept my save. Or my confessions to save the game. There's no response. She's a golden statue. One of these places has someone I'm looking for, so I'm gonna go check for a side quest. I think it said it was in a building somewhere. I want to go outside, but I don't want to be a gold statue. But if I was about to get turned into a statue, no matter the pain I was feeling, I would try to do a sweet-ass pose. Alright, no. I thought maybe that was the person because I came from the school. Probably like in the inn or in this fucking tavern or something. It's definitely got to be a female if it's from the metal school, but I've been wrong before. He was my one and only admirer. Every day I would catch his eye and he would come to drink in the mead hall. Now he's gone. Nobody so much as a look my way anymore. I've lost the will to flirt. I might as well turn to be gold and done with it. God, if the bunny girls lose any abilities to flirt, they're just so fucking sad. They're so depressed because they're like, now I can't make people erect. I think I already looked at this book, but I might as well check. Yep. I like it. It's like, wow, you found this thing. You found the recipe for the platinum stuff. Oh, you already know it. Hope I didn't mean to talk to you again. Nope, nope, I don't want to talk to you again. I've lived in Snivelheim my entire life. I've also said it again. Go there in a sec. Welcome to my weapons shop. What the fuck is the worm fang? Oh, for dragons. Cool ass boomerang. Hey, come again. Man, I was hoping a hairy vest was just someone being very hairy looking. Alright. Well, my name is Lily. Is that close enough to he? I'm only joking. I know exactly who you're looking for. The name of my mama's mama. Are you a friend of hers? Give her the diploma. Is that a letter from my grandma? I'm sorry, mister, but she will not be able to read it. She isn't here anymore, you see. Went to see the World Tree. I mean she passed away. The story is a very sad one. She's graduated. Money. Went to study hard. When they go to school, she loves so much from the lady. I'm going to the academy. Will you listen to me going on and on? You don't want to hear her troubles. Tell them that what I found out about this. Awesome. Alright, good. So we got that side thing out of the way. I did it. You want me in here, right? In the vestry, the room in the back of the church. Please let yourselves in. He's gonna touch me.
Ah, there you are. I am glad to see you safe and well, Eric. It has been 5 long years since last we met.
I was here 5 years ago? Did I used to live here or something?
Not quite. The Viking raiders, who once roamed the northern seas, would often stop here to buy supplies, or to drink away their ill-gotten gains at the inn. And when they came, Eric, you came with them.
I'm a Viking?
So that is why the men I sent to scour Heliodor for details of your origin would always return empty-handed. You were born here, a Viking.
I like how
Not
Hendrik
born
looks so
one.
pissed.
Eric and his younger sister were orphans. The Vikings found them, took them in, and raised them as their own.
I was at the Viking place when Eric still knew everything. He never told me a thing.
Whether that was for good or bad, I really couldn't say. By all accounts, they treated the poor children like slaves. Then, one day, we heard rumors that Eric's sister had passed away. And though the Vikings returned, Eric never did.
Stop.
It has always saddened me that I was not able to help those poor children more. Perhaps if I can help you to recover Eric's memories, it might...
I said stop! I need to be alone for a while.
Forgive me. It was tactless of me to reveal so much so soon. Please, go to your friend. I will join you when he has had a chance to settle down.
I just want to know what the fuck happened to him. He burst out of church right towards the western gate. Seems to be upset about something. Western gate? Like over here? This isn't really your gate. Oh, over there. Come on, Eric, it's me, your pal, Splooge. You like Splooge, right?
Huh? Hey. I'm sorry I ran off like that. It's just... Huh.
Is that it's fucking golden enemies. Do they have a ton of money on them when I kill them?
Is that...
That ship, if the townspeople's shouts are anything to go by, it is not a welcome sight.
I will take care of Eric. Please, you must hurry to the harbor.
We're really just gonna leave this? Maybe Sylvando can keep him company. Holy fuck, they're all gold.
Empty your pockets, sniveling Sniffleheimers. It's time to pay tribute to the great and glorious Gildigger. Come on, you clattering curs, let's get to work. Grab the golden statues and load them into the longboat.
How are we not here to stop this now? We haven't even started moving. A lot of gold.
Move it, metal-headed morons. Get the statue back to the ship.
The monsters are making away with the people who were turned to gold. Could the fever be their doing?
What are you looking at? Mess with us, and you'll have to answer to the great and glorious Gildigger, shining star of the spectral sentinels.
Cease your boastful blustering, fiend! You dare disturb the peace of this fair nation? Then it is you who shall answer to us!
You think you can stop us? Feeble flesh bags? You're not even worth stealing.
You don't even have a face worth talking to, but we don't see me pointing out the obvious.
Like two kinds of humans. Gold ones and dead ones. Let's bury 'em, boys.
It's a fight. So are these guys in the metal family? Ah! Like, what do you guys count as? Oh, I guess we can try. Metal Slash! It's the only reason Sylvando's still out here. Kabuff! Now you did 1 damage. How does that make you feel? Take this! Critical hit! Booyah! Metal Slash! To get some of that more kabuff. Miss. Uh-uh. I'm sexy. Not happening. Let's double up. Miss. Hip drop. Helm splitter. And we got it.
Victory is ours.
Good job, Hendrik. God damn it.
Their companions are fleeing. After them. Over there.
Eric! They've got Eric! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! How? Why?
Also, What was it? I like how they said they only like a dead one or a gold one, and he's neither.
Never mind why. They must be stopped. Quickly.
I guess they wanted his gold earrings. We have a boat.
We were too slow. Oh, Eric.
We are getting that boy back, and we are doing it right now. Where's that priest? He'll know where they've taken him.
Right. Those fees already have been driven back, so thankfully the city is safe. What are the people who are staying on the lookout to the west? So probably back in the original spot where we ran from.
I am sorry. The creatures found us, and I was powerless to stop them taking Eric away.
Please, do not be so hard on yourself, Father. It is a miracle that even you escaped with your life. When we heard that you were outside the gates when the monsters attacked, we feared the worst.
They were just upset because they were like, who are we going to save the game to if there was no father here?
Curse those sparkling scoundrels! They have run away with every man, woman, and child struck down by the fever. They just picked them up and carried them off like so much plunder. Do they mean to sell our friends, our families?
But then why would they take Eric? He had no valuables in his possession, and he was not afflicted by the fever. And yet, they headed straight for him. It is almost as if they knew exactly who he was. Wait a moment. The way they spoke, the ship they sailed in, could they be?
You know, I had the very
Who
same
the fuck
thought.
even are you?
Yes. I thought maybe those things had usurped the villains, but it seems they are them. But how?
Those gold-hungry horrors. They may look different, but we know them. We know them very well indeed. The way they moved, acted, talked. The fact that they knew who Eric was. There is no mistaking it. They were Vikings. They used to have a hideout near here, in a little cave just around the headland.
I like how we couldn't figure out that they were probably heading to the Viking thing when it's like, for Christ's sake, I went there at one point. But you know, plot. Oh good, Dave's back with the little bow. He's like, hey, I see that shit happened. Want to get back on that salty stallion? Feel like everybody's playing games today. Monday. Might as well play some games and chill out while you can. What I like being the kind of like the background noise while people play games. I don't mind. Ah, there goes. Sinuses are acted up. Terrible. Wait. And we were just here at the Vikings way back when. Even though they all kind of like threatened me because they didn't know who the fuck I was. Eric's always in a prison of some sort.
Feast and be merry, boys. We got a good haul today. Guild Diggers sure to reward us. We did especially well to bag this one. The boss has been after him for a long time.
Go in and try to save Eric from the monsters? Sure. I mean, what else am I gonna do?
Hey, what the heck are you doing here? Wait, I know you. You're that rotten Luminary.
You're dead right, Chief. He looks just like the picture on the wanted poster.
I'm glad there's a wanted poster of me.
All right. I'll run up to the Gildenhall and let the boss know he's here.
And no one's there to stop him.
Seems you're quite the celebrity, darling. I can't say I'm not jealous.
I mean,
This is no time for jokes, Sylvando. We're here to rescue Eric, remember?
well, Jade, it looks like you're putting on a joke. You don't even have your fucking staff out or your spear. You have your hands.
You think you're going to plunder our plunder? Just try it. We'll beat you blacker and bluer than the Lord of Shadows did.
Hey, Chief. Just imagine the reward you'd get if you took him the Luminary's head on a platter. One of those empty spectral sentinel seats could be yours.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Come on then, boys. Let's swipe ourselves a skull that's worth its weight in gold.
Alright. I thought they said gilded bitches. Ah. Woohoo! Show you a bit of my luminary power then. Ow, 9 damage. Your first Thunderjaw? Well, hopefully it all goes well. I'm terrible at the game, so I probably did not have a good time fighting it, if I even did fight one. It's one of those things where I can't remember. Ow. Kabuff! Oh, come on. What did Rab ever do to you guys? Hey, she reflected it. There's like a 20% chance that she can reflect spells because of the chest piece she's wearing. Vacuum smash! How you guys feel about Frost? Nice 1 damage. I mean, you tried. The axes of evil. Zamble. Hip drop. Go.
Our triumph was never in
Maybe a
doubt.
bit over leveled, but it's, you know, it's fine. It happens. At least we won't get stuck, hopefully. Hi, Eric. You depressing.
Sorry to leave you stewing in there, laddie. They didn't hurt you, did they?
Well, you're safe now. Let's head back to Sniffelheim. The priest's worried sick about you.
Aye.
Something is still not right. Eric, what did those fiends do to you?
I was here, and they were... Yeah, So, she must be... I've... gotta go.
How did he get over there and we just let him walk that far? Why does no one try to stop anyone?
What was all that about, hmm? Come on, darling. We'd better get after him.
Nothing in the cell. Can we just take all the money and gold? I could use it for my adventures. That's... I like how the map kind of just spoils that this area up here is Eric and Mia's shelter, so now we know who, or Maya's, whatever, we know who Eric's sister's probably name was. So you guys really want to do this fight? Vacuum smash! That was really not needed. Oh boy. That was his sister, then uh-oh. Man, we better find some things to jog his memory. Maybe this Yggdrasil fucking thing will jog his memory. You know, the thing that shows us the past of what happened. It's just...
What's the matter, Runt? Tired? You soon will be. You got a problem, boy? We've been looking after you brats for 10 long years, ever since we found you freezing in that snowfield. You owe us your lives. So how about you start showing us some respect?
Yes, Chief. Sorry, Chief.
In trouble again? You know what your problem is, dear brother? You need to learn to grovel more convincingly.
Huh?
Jesus. Really is his
Hey,
sister.
Mia.
I know how you feel, though. I hate their big fat guts as much as you do.
Shh.
Don't be such a scaredy cat. Just hurry up and finish your work so we can go home. Tell you what, since I'm such a good sister, I'll stick around and cheer you on. Woo, 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 woo!
The only reason the Chief's working me so hard today is because you got caught with your hand in his coin purse. You could at least help.
Make me. Uh-oh. Me and my big mouth.
Yeah. Thanks for the help, Mia.
Oh, stop moaning, will you? If you keep being horrible to me, I won't share any of my riches with you when I'm a millionaire.
Ugh, not that again. Still, I guess it's good to have a dream. One of these days, we're gonna get our hands on a whole pile of treasure, and then we can wave this lousy place goodbye.
Forget a pile. I'm not gonna stop till I've got myself a mountain.
But first things first, we gotta find something to eat. Huh. If we had wings, we could fly away from here. We could go wherever we wanted.
What are you, 5? You won't be flying anywhere on an empty stomach. Know what I think when I look at that thing? Dinner.
Then it just snaps its neck. Yeah, so it's just like the priest said. Eric used to live here when he was a wee sister. Slaving away at the Vikings. Looked like they had a tough time. His sister name's Mia. Was it Shaq? Must have been their home, if you call it that. Go on, laddie. Try touching the root again. Maybe it'll show us a bit more of their past. Alright. I mean, usually it gives me the whole shebang in one go, but I guess I gotta do the multiple touch.
Hey, you. Tough day? Huh? What the heck is this?
Just something I picked up on today's raid. No birthday's complete without a present, right? Happy birthday, sis.
Huh? Is this the best you can do? A rusty old necklace? Honestly, Eric, you need to try harder. What I really wanted was the red orb of Heliodor. Word is, it's a ruby the size of my head.
Huh. Well, word is that necklace has special powers. They say that whoever wears it will find gold at their fingertips wherever they go. It's probably just talk, but it seemed about right for a little money grubber like you. I guess you'll just have to put it on and find out if... What the... Where did you get that from?
I don't know. It was a copper coin a minute ago, but as soon as I touched it...
Maybe we should not be wearing this necklace.
Oh, shut up! It works! It actually works! I can actually turn stuff into gold! Ridiculous! This is the best present ever! Oh, wow!
That something went horribly wrong, like she touched herself. That's right, it was all my fault. Eric and his sister must have wound each other up, but it's plain as nose on your face that you care about each other very deeply. After all, you wouldn't have brought her back that necklace if you didn't care. A necklace that turned everything she touched to gold, no less. They're a mighty powerful thing to put in the hands of a young lassie like her. Go on now, try touching the root. See how the story ends. I think we kind of know how this is going to go.
You've been at it again, huh?
What's the matter, Eric? Jealous of my treasures? Tell you what, if you ask me really, really nicely, I'll let you have one. Let me see now. Perfect!
Huh? Wait, you didn't, did you?
Yeah, I suppose it is a little small. I forget how greedy you are.
Seriously, Mia, it's not funny. This has to stop.
Hey! There's no need to shout! And anyway, you're the one that gave me this thing. Ugh. Okay, I get it. I guess I have been getting a little carried away. Just stop looking at me like that, will you?
I'm sorry I lost my cool, okay? It's just...
No, it's fine. I'll stop turning stuff into gold. For now. Huh? Why won't it...
What's wrong?
The necklace... It won't come off.
Come on, Mia.
I'm serious. I can't get it off. What's happening now? I didn't do anything, I swear.
Don't move.
Oh, there goes that dagger.
Damn it! What the hell's going on?
I'm turning to gold. Help me.
Mia, hang on. Damn it! What do I do? What do I do?
Eric, help me. Eric.
Oh boy, Jesus.
It was all my fault. After what happened, I ran away. I wanted to leave this place. To leave my past behind. I asked around about the necklace on my travels, and finally found out what it was. I'd given my sister a cursed relic. I wanted to forget who I was, and what I'd done. So I threw myself into any adventure that came along, and before I knew it, I was living as a thief.
Oh, a pretty shitty one. You can't even fucking steal like 90% of the attempts I use it on.
That's when
anyone.
I met him. The guy who called himself the Seer. He told me to go after the orb. That if I did, I'd meet the Luminary somewhere deep underground. And that if I helped him, I'd finally be forgiven. At first, I didn't believe a word of it. Kind of circles I was moving in, you learn pretty quickly not to trust anyone but yourself. But sure enough, I went after the orb, I wound up underground, and I met you.
Not to make it sound so romantic, Jesus. You're still around, G-Man.
Your memory, laddie. It's back.
It is. Thanks to you guys. Guess I've been kind of a pain these last few days, huh? I'll make it up to you, I promise.
Went through a shitload of arrows, I bet. At least you got it.
Who knows if I'll ever find the forgiveness the seer promised me. But everything else he said came true. Maybe that will too. You saw it, right? The statue my sister turned into was right here. If this Guild Digger guy is collecting all the gold he can get his hands on, Maybe he took her too. I heard those golden goons saying he's holed up in a castle north of here. I'm gonna get Mia back if it's the last thing I do.
Then it looks like we're all headed the same way. After all, we've got some Sniffelheimers to rescue, right?
I like how they're called
Thanks again,
Sniffelheimers.
you
It doesn't
guys.
sound like a great
It's
thing to
good
be a part
back.
of. Eric rejoined the party. I mean, Eric was already a part of the party, but at least he can actually have his skills back, so he doesn't just sit there and get thrown into a battle and then killed. Good job, Eric. Eric remembers all the skills he used to know. Sweet. Yummy apple cider. Nice. Nice. Oh, I mean, I'm glad he remembered it all. I just have to put all the points back into it. He was the dagger-wielding maniac. Remember him having assassin stab. He had that. I remember him having this. Oh, he had half inch. My dick size, pretty much, as I made the joke before. This was Divide, which I definitely liked. I don't know how much Eric is going to be used, because we have Hendrik now, and I really like using him. I don't even, I guess... This is 8 out of 13. Oh, I guess because this still counts as 1, huh? Give him this. Give him these sword abilities so he has this. There he goes. I feel like Eric became better. Well, I actually had more points since the last time we had Eric in the party. Eric, your equipment should still be alright. Of course, they're going to be like, use the swords, but I'm not going to use them. Alright. I mean, the problem is, like I said, I don't know how I'm going to fit him into the party. Because I like Hendrik, I like me, and Jade, and Rab, because I like to have one mage in there. I don't know. I have no idea how I would ever put him in. Let's fight this bear. And for shits or giggles, let's switch out Jade just for fun with Eric. Let's just use Eric now that we got him back. See, I knew it was a sword thing, but we got it anyway. Cobra Strike! That's just rude. See, the one thing that would make Eric really dangerous is if there's a status ailment and he hits them, but, like, with the one ability. That's what makes him do a lot of damage. But other than that, it's like, Everyone else I like more. We hit so hard without having to have those chances. Oh, Snowfield Styles. I looked inside and learned how to make Fenfer's Fangs, pair of Ice Claws, Avalanche Axes. Been going for almost 4 hours. I do appreciate it, though. You guys have been hanging out, chatting, lurking, and eating, drinking, playing your games, and all that. I do appreciate it. I'm sweating because this room is hot right now. Gold, guys! I wonder if these will drop some decent money. Like gold golems used to in Dragon Quest VIII. Ow. I'm sexy! Ow. You know what, actually, I should see about stealing from them. Line up. Grab, go away for right now.
I got your back.
Okay, good. Unless this just kills them all in one go. It killed them all in one go.
Ha!
I leveled up. The splooge gets stronger. Oh, good, gold ore. That comes in handy for crafting. I bet that's probably what we steal from them. We just rip a chunk of gold ore off their body. Half inch! Failed to steal anything. Hi, Eric. It's good to have you back. With your unable to fucking steal anything goddamn problem. Kabuff! 3 damage. Miss. 5, 6, miss. Steal!
Yoink!
Oh my god. Put him to sleep if you can. Maybe that'll make it easy to steal. Dear God. And tell when we're a little bit higher probably than what we should be. When they're just non-stop missing. Steal! There we go. Okay, so yes, it's gold ore. Well, at least I know where to get it if I need some material. Steal!
What's yours is mine!
I know I'm getting hit and my ass is getting kicked, but
Victory
you know
is
what? I'm
ours.
gonna sleep. Hey, a mini medal. This would have been the perfect time to be finding gold recipes, like gold platter and all that shit. Like, if it wasn't already so weak and useless, it'd be the perfect time to find shit like that being an entirely gold place. We're gonna fuck his shit up.